one. Ready for oil. You are watching Riverbend Longbows Outdoors. It's Ray here, and tonight I'm just goofing around in the shop and put some walnut grips on an old Mora carbon, and just because. Alright, all the old handle off. Alright, so I got my two blanks, and I've got it kind of traced out where I'm going to carefully trough it out on both sides so we can sandwich it together around the blade and set it in epoxy. For that I'll be using a utility knife to score against the grain, and then carefully just push out the layers with a 1/4 inch sharp chisel. And just keep scoring it with a really sharp blade and cut through all the layers, and then curl all these out. It doesn't have to be real precise because it's all going to be set in epoxy. And of course mark what's the top and what's not first so it sandwiches together and it's a little more precise. You just want to use your chisel and walk the pieces out nice and carefully, as long as it's good and sharp. Use this hand as a brace hand and just slowly walk the pieces out. Test fit. Feels good. We'll do the other side. Little disclosure, I am a carpenter of over 20-something years, so using tools and stuff are my second nature, so please be careful if you're trying to sit at home, and I'm not responsible for any accidents. Just get under the grain and then just start wobble weebling. Pop it out. Take out any high spots. It's okay if there's little dips and stuff that fill up with epoxy, and it'll even hold onto the blade even better. So, and the epoxy will encase around all these little divots, so it'll be locked in. No rivets really needed. Okay, that looks pretty good. That'll work. I'm just using brush on super glue to set the two grips together. It's pretty good stuff. Set up good. I'm going to tape off the top so we don't have resin going everywhere. Good to go. So I got a 2-part epoxy. It's a waterproof. I can't remember what brand it is because I already ripped the label off, but I'm going to mix it up and we'll pour it in and we'll drop the blade in, and I already taped off the blade good, just keep the mess down. So let's do it. Get my other glove. There we go. I had to cut the tips off. This is hilarious. No planning whatsoever. Just keep shoving it in the hole. A lot of it in there. Oh. Off the excess. Walk away. Well, like I said, this was a spur of the moment idea, kind of bored winter night, so, but it'll work. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let that set up overnight real good, and then we'll shape it out. Okay, well, it's the next day. Everything's set up good and firm. And I'm gonna run this through my table saw and take off some width and girth and then shape it. So I'm gonna do that, and I don't know if I'll show you that, but I'll get that done. Okay, so I very carefully took some careful cuts and took the mass out of it, so now I can start shaping it on the sander to the grip I want for carving or whatever. There we are. So now what I've done is I've set me some guidelines to bevel back into the blade, and then kind of sketched out where I want to take it. It'll be more of a puko style, nice grippy. So here we go. Alright, so it's about the shape I want. It's perfect for my size for whittling, basic work, but it fits. Got a nice pommel in there. Now I'm going to shape it all out, the rest by hand with sandpaper. And this is walnut, by the way. Very hard, but yeah, everything I've done, do with safety. If you're going to pull it off, I might make this look easy to some, but like I said, I've been doing woodworking my entire life basically, so just be careful, and I think you can do it too. Epoxy's dirt cheap, really. You can find wood blanks wherever. Try it out. Anyway, we'll finish this baby up. Start off with some 120 and just graduate our way up the sandpaper grits till we get to the finest. Shape it up. It's gonna be pretty. Yeah, it's starting to take shape now. We'll finish her out. Go to 180 grit, 220, 320, 5. She's ready for oil. Feels good. The tiger stripe in there. It's cool. Alright, got all tape off and the handle ready for oil. We're going to be using boiled linseed oil. Boiled linseed oil. Got to mix with mineral spirits so it gets in there better. Oh yeah. Beautiful. So a quick recap, it was pretty simple to do, very cheap, use minimal tools, just be careful when you do. But it's Friday, I'm gonna go build a fire. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you're interested in my custom long bows, you can find me on Instagram, DM me if you're serious, and we'll get in touch. Thanks for watching.